Welcome back. Dear friends, you understand English. You watch interviews. You understand movies. You even understand this video right now. But when someone says, speak in English, your mind goes blank. Why does that happen? Today I am going to tell you the real reason. This is one of the biggest frustrations for English learners. You study for years, you read, you listen, you understand almost everything. But when it is your turn to speak, your throat becomes dry, your heart beats fast, and suddenly you feel like you know nothing. If this sounds like you, this video might change the way you see your English problem forever. The hidden gap between understanding and speaking. Let me tell you about Sophia. Sophia has been learning English for years. She watches English YouTube videos every day. She understands interviews clearly. She listens to podcasts while traveling and follows every point. She watches movies without subtitles and laughs at the right moments. If you give her an article to read, she reads it smoothly. If you ask her a question in English, she understands it instantly. From the outside, it looks like her English is strong. But then someone says, Sophia, can you share your opinion in English? Suddenly everything changes. Her heart starts beating faster. Her palms feel slightly sweaty. Her mind begins searching for perfect words. She forms the sentence in her native language first. Then she tries to translate it into English. While translating, she checks the grammar in her head. Is the tense correct? Is the pronunciation right? What if I make a mistake? What if they judge me? All of this happens in just a few seconds. And because her brain is overloaded, it freezes. This is the hidden gap that most learners never understand. Listening and reading are passive skills. Your brain only needs to recognize meaning. Speaking is an active skill. Your brain must create sentences, choose vocabulary, structure grammar, manage pronunciation, and control emotions at the same time. Do you see the difference? Most learners spend years building input. They listen. They read. They watch. But they rarely train output. They rarely practice thinking directly in English. They rarely practice responding quickly without translating. They rarely allow themselves to speak imperfectly. So, when a real conversation happens, their brain treats it like a test instead of a normal interaction. Your brain speaks what it practices. If you practice understanding, you become good at understanding. If you practice speaking, you become good at speaking. Sophia does not lack knowledge. She lacks speaking conditioning. And if you relate to Sophia, ask yourself one question. Have you trained your speaking as seriously as you trained your understanding? If the answer is no, then your problem is not English. Your problem is practice. The real psychological block behind your silence. Now let us go deeper. The real problem is not vocabulary. It is not grammar. It is not pronunciation. The real problem is fear of judgment. When Sophia listens to English, there is no risk. Nobody is judging her. Nobody is interrupting her. Nobody is correcting her. She is safe. But the moment she has to speak, her brain enters alert mode. It starts asking dangerous questions. What if I make a mistake? What if they laugh? What if I sound stupid? What if my accent is not good enough? And here is what happens scientifically. When you feel judged, your brain activates its stress response. Your heart rate increases. Your breathing changes. Your thinking speed actually reduces. The same brain that understood everything 5 minutes ago now struggles to form one simple sentence. Have you noticed this? When you are alone, you can speak better. But in front of people, you forget basic words. Why does that happen? Because confidence is not about knowledge. Confidence is about emotional safety. Most learners wait to feel confident before speaking. But confidence does not come first. Action comes first. The more you avoid speaking, the more your brain believes speaking is dangerous. The more your brain believes it is dangerous, the more it freezes. It becomes a cycle. You do not speak because you are nervous. You become more nervous because you do not speak. The truth is simple. Your brain is trying to protect you from embarrassment. It thinks silence is safer than mistakes. But growth never happens in silence. Growth happens when you allow yourself to be imperfect in public. If you want to break this block, you must teach your brain that speaking English is normal, safe, and repeatable. And that is exactly what we are going to talk about next. The 3-step method to train your brain to speak. Now that you understand the real problem, let us fix it. You do not need more grammar books. You do not need more vocabulary lists. You need speaking activation. And here is a simple 3-step method you can start using today. First, daily self-speaking practice. Every day, speak alone for 5 minutes in English. Talk about your day. Describe what you see around you. Explain your plans. Do not stop to correct mistakes. Do not translate from your native language. Just keep speaking. The goal is flow, not perfection. This trains your brain to produce English without pressure. Second, response training. Most people fail in conversations because they are not used to responding quickly. So, start practicing instant answers. Ask yourself simple questions like, what did I do today? What is my opinion about this topic? What are my future goals? Answer immediately in English without thinking too much. This builds speed. Speaking is a real-time skill. If you think too long, you freeze. Third, safe public exposure. Start speaking English in low-pressure situations. Talk to a friend who supports you. Record short voice notes. Join small group discussions. Slowly increase the difficulty. When your brain sees that nothing bad happens after you speak, it relaxes. And when it relaxes, your fluency improves naturally. Remember this clearly. Fluency is not about speaking perfectly. Fluency is about speaking continuously without fear. The more you practice output, the more automatic it becomes. If Sophia follows these 3 steps daily, her brain will stop seeing English as a threat. It will start seeing it as a habit. And habits are powerful. Stop waiting. Start becoming. Here is the truth that most people do not want to hear. You will never feel fully ready. You will never feel 100% confident. There will always be a small voice in your head saying, "What if I make a mistake?" The difference between fluent speakers and silent learners is not intelligence. It is not background. It is not talent. It is one decision. Fluent speakers decide to speak even when they feel uncomfortable. Silent learners wait for comfort before they speak. Ask yourself honestly, how many years have you been understanding English? And how many minutes have you actually practiced speaking it daily? If the answer makes you uncomfortable, that is good. Awareness is the first step to change. Imagine 1 year from now. Two versions of you exist. One version keeps watching videos, understanding everything, but still staying silent in meetings and conversations. The other version practices speaking 5 minutes every day, makes mistakes, improves slowly, and builds real confidence. Which version do you want to become? Your future English is built by your daily actions, not by your intentions, not by your excuses, by your actions. Sophia changed when she stopped saying, "I cannot speak." She started saying, "I am training to speak." That small shift changed everything. So, stop waiting to be perfect. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start speaking today. Even if your voice shakes. Even if your grammar is not perfect. Even if your sentences are simple. Because the only way to become a confident English speaker is to speak. And the moment you decide that silence is no longer an option, your transformation begins. If you saw yourself in Sophia today, remember this clearly. Your problem is not intelligence. Your problem is not background. Your problem is not grammar. Your problem is lack of speaking practice under real conditions. And that is something you can change starting today. Understanding English is good. Speaking English is power. The moment you start training your speaking daily, even for 5 minutes, you begin to rewire your brain for confidence. Progress may feel slow in the beginning, but consistency will change you completely. 1 year from now, you will either thank yourself for starting today or regret staying silent. The choice is yours. Like this video if you are ready to stop staying silent. Comment, "I will speak," if you are committing to practice daily. Share this video with a friend who understands English but struggles to speak. Subscribe for practical English confidence training every week. Press the bell icon so you never miss the next step in your transformation. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.